folks, this is the game Cascadia right here. Pretty popular game these days. I've seen it around a lot, but I just wanted to tell you a little bit about it. Quick overview and review right here. So you can see right here on the back of the box, mainly, all the contents you've got basically in the game. Three main things. You have these little discs that have the different, come on, let's just show you. You've got these little discs that have animals on them. And everything's color coordinated pretty well too, which is nice. So we've got all of our little discs in here that have the animals on them. So right here we've got the little discs, and I believe there's 5 types of animals. We've got the salmon on the pink disc. We got the brown, which is the bear. We've got the hawk right there, the elk, and the fox. So there's 5 different colors of discs, types of discs right there. And so you're going to use these discs and try and have different combinations out on the board throughout the game. You're each going to start with one of these tiles, and then you're building off of that. And so you have all of these other tiles. You're going to have pairs of tiles, 4 tiles out, 4 of these tiles out with 4 discs, and you're going to choose one of those pairs, and you're going to put the tile and the disc onto your board and continue to grow your habitat. But the thing that's really cool is all of these cards right here. So there's like 4 or 5 for each animal, but you choose 1 for each animal, and these give you the bonus points and things you're working towards. So this one, for the salmon, they all have these nice backs to make it really easy to know which is which too. But for the salmon, if you're using this card, every salmon you have that is connected, you get bonus points. And so if you have 4, you get 12 points. If you have 7, you have 25 points, that kind of a thing. For hawks on this one, for any hawk that is solitary, not next to any other hawks, you get this many points for however many you have. Pairs of bears, foxes with different animals around them, lines of elk, and there's just a bunch of these, which changes up the game, which is really nice. There's some that are simple for your first game just to help you get into it, and then it gets a little more complex as well. But this is a pretty straightforward and simple game. It's not that difficult to dive into, but it is really fun. There's definitely some depth behind the decisions of what you're choosing to do and different things like that. And if there's ever too many of the same discs out there, that kind of thing, there are rules that help reset those, which is really nice as well. Nice rule book, pretty easy to take a look at the pictures and run through. Not all that long, which is something I definitely have appreciated more and more, is quick rule books to be able to get into. So overall, really simple, really straightforward, but really pretty dang fun, and a beautiful, beautiful game. I love the theme. This is set in the Pacific Northwest, which is somewhere my wife and I actually lived for a little bit, so this is a little extra fun for that as well. So the tiles, I guess the last thing I didn't mention, the tiles have all these different types of habitats in them, and you get bonus points at the end of the game if you're able to connect a number of those. So you get as many points as are connecting at the end of the game. So like the grasslands, if you have 7 grasslands you're able to connect all together, you get 7 points for that. And if you have the most of everyone playing, you get an extra handful of bonus points for that as well. So really, really fun game. Really enjoyed it. It's a great game for all ages as well. I would say that younger kids can easily play this game. It says 10 and up. That's fair, and it's not a terribly long game either. So great family game right here, Cascadia. Hopefully that gives you a nice little touch and a taste of what this is, what it does, and why it may or may not be right for you. Thanks.